Hello. It is way quieter than it was earlier when I was trying to film this video, but today it's going to be a soft-spoken video. If you can tell, I actually don't have the highest of voices. I don't know if my whisper can lead people to believe that I do. I do talk fast regularly when I'm not speaking in soft-spoken or whispering, and that comes across when I whisper, but essentially I have a lot of bass to my voice, and I have a lot of, I call it like a grind. I don't know, it's like a throat scratch. That just is when I speak, so you can hear a little bit of that currently, but you will hear a lot of like the low tones. Behind me is my new dog. His name is Mickey. We got him from a rescue, of course, along with my cat, but different rescues, and he was on a farm. He loved it, he loved them, and he loved us when we first saw him. So we saw him online, we went to go pick him up, and he's been here for a little under 2 weeks, and well adjusted. He goes on about 4 to 5 walks a day, and he's just my bestie. Like, literally feel like my son. He's a mama's boy too. Sorry. He's a mama's boy, so I'm his favorite, and it's a nice switch because I think for my cat, my fiance is his favorite, and I love cats, so it's like he loves dogs, but the dog likes me more, and I love cats, but the cat likes him more. That's pretty much my life with my pets. In fashion of getting a new dog, we're going to read a chapter out of this book called Men's Best Friend, and it's a chapter about some dog facts. The once common dog name Fido came from the Romans. The name derived from the Latin word fidelis, which means loyal. Am I saying that right? Fido. Ooh, this is my dog. The Australian cattle dog from Rochester, Victoria, Australia, named Bluey, is the longest lived dog on record. Bluey lived 29 years, 168 days before her owners had to euthanize her. There is a common misconception that dogs don't sweat. Dogs have merocrine sweat glands, which are located on their paws. Never feed your dog chocolate because it contains the potentially toxic alkaloid theobromine, which they can't metabolize. Small dogs can die from as little as 50 grams of chocolate. Each person's fingerprints are unique, but for dogs, it's their nose print. The furless part of the dog nose that contains the print is known as the rhinorum. I think that's right. I was the person in class that I would scan the passage ahead to make sure there wasn't words that I couldn't pronounce, or try to pronounce it before it got to my turn, because I hated stumbling on words. Dogs are considered one of the most intelligent animals, but the degree of excellence varies by breed. The border collie often tops the list for intelligence, while beagles and basset hounds tend to be on the slow side. Lassie was the most popular dog of the baby boomer generation. There were 9 different Lassies, all male, that appeared in film and TV from 1940s to the mid-1990s. An average dog's hearing is 4 times better than a human's, but the part of their brain devoted to their sense of smell is about 50 times larger than ours. Domestic dogs are in the Canidae family, which includes wolves, foxes, and coyotes. They are in the genus Canis, with wolves, jackals, and coyotes, but not foxes. Their Latin species name is Canis familiaris, or Canis lupus familiaris. These words. Greyhound racing was once a popular sport throughout the English-speaking world and remains so outside of the US. In fact, there are only 2 active greyhound tracks left in the United States. Law enforcement around the world has used dogs to sniff out bombs, drugs, and in recent years they've been trained to smell contraband cell phones in prisons. An adult dog has the intelligence of a human 2-year-old. Dogs, though, can be trained easier than a kid and without the terrible twos. Higgins was the name of the dog who played the lead role in the 1974 film Benji. He got his acting start on the TV show Petticoat Junction. Although he died in 1975, like Lassie, several other dogs played the role of Benji. The Labrador Retriever has been in the top 10 of the American Kennel Club's most popular dog breed for 31 years. It's known for its intelligence and friendly nature. You've probably noticed your sleeping dog twitching like he's having a dream. Well, scientists believe that dogs do dream much in the same way as humans. Although the ancient Egyptians didn't name most of their breeds, their texts and relics show that they had Basenjis, Salugis, and greyhounds. The dingo is Australia's wild dog. It is an ancient breed of domestic dog that was introduced to Australia probably by Asian seafarers about 4,000 years ago. Its origins have been traced back to early breeds of domestic dogs in Southeast Asia. A greyhound can run 35 miles per hour for about 7 miles, while a cheetah can run to 70 miles per hour for 30 seconds. Most American presidents have pet dogs in the White House, but none caused quite a stir like Lyndon B. Johnson's beagles, him and her. He was photographed in 1964 pulling him by his ears. On average, a dog can exert 200 to 250 psi, pounds per square inch, of pressure on its jaw. For some breeds, such as a Kangol, it can exert more than 700 psi. Fatal dog attacks are rare, with only 46 being recorded in the US in 2020. Pit bulls account for 72% of those fatalities. Newfoundlanders are known to be great swimmers, partly due to their webbed feet. On the other hand, Basset hounds are not good swimmers at all.